Number 1. This 1930 Ford Model A 5-window coupe street rod, currently listed at $34,000 in Maywood, New Jersey, is a beautifully customized hot rod that combines authentic Henry Ford steel construction with proven V8 performance, classic street rod styling, and award-winning show appeal. Originally introduced during the early years of the Great Depression, the Model A helped establish Ford Motor Company as a dominant force in the automotive industry. Nearly a century later, these cars remain among the most popular foundations for custom street rod builds thanks to their lightweight construction, timeless styling, and endless customization potential. What immediately makes this particular coupe stand out is that it retains its all-original Henry Ford steel body. In the street rod world, genuine steel-bodied cars are highly sought after because they preserve the authenticity and craftsmanship of the original vehicle while providing a solid foundation for modern upgrades. Under the hood sits a Chevrolet 350 cubic inch V8 engine, one of the most trusted and respected power plants in the hot rod community. Paired with a TH350 automatic transmission and a Holley 600 CFM 4-barrel carburetor, this setup delivers reliable performance, strong acceleration, and easy maintenance. It's a combination that has powered thousands of successful street rods over the decades and continues to be a favorite among enthusiasts today. The car rides on a Pete and Jake's 4-link suspension system, a respected name in the hot rod industry known for improving ride quality, stability, and handling. Combined with a lowered 4-inch front suspension, the result is a coupe that not only looks aggressive but also maintains excellent road manners for cruising and weekend events. Visually, the two-tone gray metal flake paint gives this Ford a distinctive personality. Under sunlight, metal flake finishes create a deep sparkle that instantly grabs attention. Complementing the exterior is a custom blue button tufted leather interior that provides a striking contrast and reinforces the car's high-quality custom build. One of the most charming features is the rumble seat, a signature element of many early Ford coupes. For modern enthusiasts, the rumble seat represents a nostalgic reminder of a bygone era when passengers could enjoy open-air motoring from the rear of the vehicle. It's a feature that always attracts attention at car shows and cruise nights. The cabin has also been updated with practical modern touches, including a Kenwood AM/FM satellite CD audio system with front and rear speakers, along with a complete set of sun gauges monitoring vital engine functions. These upgrades help make the car more enjoyable to drive while preserving its vintage atmosphere. Adding to its credentials, this Ford has reportedly been inspected by noted hot rod expert Randy Bianchi and has earned a People's Choice Award at a car show, demonstrating that its appeal extends beyond the owner's garage and resonates with fellow enthusiasts. In my opinion, this is exactly the kind of street rod that appeals to both collectors and drivers. It isn't an overbuilt six-figure show car that's too valuable to enjoy, nor is it a rough project requiring endless work. Instead, it offers a balanced combination of authentic steel construction, proven V8 power, quality craftsmanship, and classic hot rod character. The rumble seat, award-winning presentation, and traditional street rod upgrades make it a vehicle that can be proudly displayed at shows while still being driven and enjoyed on the open road. Overall, this 1930 Ford Model A 5-window coupe represents the spirit of American hot rodding at its finest. A timeless classic that blends nearly 100 years of automotive history with the performance, reliability, and style that enthusiasts continue to appreciate today. Number 2. This 1941 Willys coupe, currently listed at $79,500 and located in Louisville, Ohio, is one of the most extraordinary street rods featured in today's classic car market. Combining an ultra-lightweight carbon fiber body, massive big block power, and modern luxury features, this Willys represents the perfect blend of race-inspired performance and show-quality craftsmanship. The Willys coupe has long been one of the most iconic body styles in hot rodding history. From drag strips in the 1950s to custom car shows today, few vehicles command attention like a Willys. Their compact dimensions, aggressive stance, and unmistakable front-end styling have made them legends among performance enthusiasts. What makes this particular example truly special is its extremely rare all-carbon fiber body, produced by Cutting Edge. According to the seller, only about 22 of these bodies were ever manufactured, making this a very exclusive build. The lightweight construction helps bring the vehicle's weight down to approximately 1,600 pounds, an astonishing figure for a car powered by a big block V8. Under the hood sits a Chevrolet 502 cubic inch big block engine, producing more than 500 horsepower. Combined with aluminum cylinder heads and a proven automatic transmission, the performance potential of this Willys is nothing short of breathtaking. With so much power moving such a lightweight chassis, acceleration is likely to be explosive and capable of delivering a true muscle car experience. Supporting the drivetrain is a custom Stauffer racing chassis, engineered specifically to handle the power while maintaining stability and drivability. The car's tubbed rear configuration and billet specialties wheels further emphasize its aggressive hot rod personality, giving it a stance that immediately communicates performance. Visually, the coupe is equally impressive. Finished in a stunning pearl white exterior accented with indigo blue pearl highlights and custom-painted pinstriping, the car delivers show-quality presentation from every angle. Whether parked at a local cruise night or displayed at a national event, this Willys is built to attract attention. Despite its race-inspired appearance, the car includes numerous modern comforts: air conditioning, power windows, remote-operated door poppers, a flip-up stereo system, backup camera, and a professionally upholstered trunk all contribute to a driving experience that is far more refined than many traditional hot rods. In my opinion, this is the kind of vehicle that rarely comes to market. While the asking price may seem high at first glance, it becomes much easier to justify when considering the rarity of the carbon fiber body, the custom chassis, the 502 big block power plant, and the overall quality of the build. Reproducing a project like this today would likely cost significantly more than the current asking price. Overall, this 1941 Willys Coupe is far more than just another classic hot rod. It is a highly specialized, professionally built custom machine that combines rarity, performance, and craftsmanship at an exceptional level. For collectors seeking a standout show car that also delivers incredible power and exclusivity, this Willys is undoubtedly one of the most memorable builds available today. Number 3. This 1947 Cadillac Series 62 Sedanette Coupe, currently listed at $37,000, is located in Coopersburg, Pennsylvania. Few American luxury cars capture the elegance and prestige of the post-war era quite like the 1947 Cadillac Series 62 Sedanette. With its flowing fastback roofline, sweeping fenders, and unmistakable Cadillac styling, this automobile represents a time when luxury was measured not by technology screens or electronic gadgets, but by craftsmanship, presence, and timeless design. Finished in a sophisticated gray exterior with a matching gray interior, this Cadillac carries an understated elegance that still looks impressive nearly 80 years after it was built. The sleek sedanette body style is especially desirable among collectors because of its distinctive coupe-like profile, giving the car a sportier and more streamlined appearance than many luxury sedans of the era. According to the seller, this Cadillac has been restored and benefits from numerous recent updates, including new paint, brakes, tires, exhaust components, and a new fuel-sending unit. These improvements help make the car more enjoyable and reliable while preserving its classic character. Power comes from Cadillac's legendary 346 cubic inch V8 engine, one of the most respected luxury car engines of its time. Known for smooth operation and effortless cruising ability, the 346 V8 helped establish Cadillac's reputation as America's premier luxury automobile manufacturer. One particularly interesting detail is that the original upholstery remains underneath protective plastic covers. For collectors, this can be an attractive feature because it helps preserve a piece of the car's original history while maintaining the authentic look and feel that many enthusiasts value. With approximately 82,000 miles showing, this Cadillac appears to have been enjoyed throughout its lifetime while remaining in very good condition. The clean title and absence of significant reported problems further add to its appeal. In my opinion, what makes this 1947 Cadillac truly special is its combination of luxury, rarity, and style. Many classic cars can attract attention, but few command respect quite like a post-war Cadillac. The sedanette design is one of the most beautiful body styles Cadillac ever produced, and examples that have been restored while retaining much of their original character are becoming increasingly difficult to find. Imagine arriving at a classic car event behind the wheel of this Cadillac. The long hood stretches out in front of you, the V8 hums smoothly, and people immediately recognize that they are looking at one of the most prestigious American automobiles of its era. It is the kind of car that doesn't need bright colors or aggressive modifications to stand out. It earns attention simply through its elegance and history. At $37,000, this 1947 Cadillac Series 62 sedanette coupe offers classic Cadillac luxury, a desirable fastback design, recent restoration work, and the charm of a true post-war American icon. In my opinion, this is more than just a classic car. It is a rolling piece of American luxury history that represents the golden age of Cadillac and remains every bit as impressive today as it was in 1947. Number 4. This 1938 Chevrolet Classic Coupe, currently listed at $23,500, is located in Uniontown, Pennsylvania. Few vehicles capture the essence of traditional American hot rodding quite like a late 1930s Chevrolet coupe. With its flowing fenders, long hood, and unmistakable pre-war styling, the 1938 Chevrolet remains one of the most popular platforms for custom builds, and this particular example appears to embrace that heritage perfectly. Finished in a vibrant orange exterior paired with a brown interior, this coupe immediately stands out from the crowd. The bold paint choice highlights the car's timeless body lines while giving it a personality that is impossible to ignore. Whether parked at a local cruise night or rolling into a weekend car show, this is the kind of vehicle that naturally attracts attention. What makes this Chevrolet especially interesting is the performance hiding beneath the hood. Power comes from a new GM ZZ4 350 crate engine, producing an impressive 420 horsepower. The ZZ4 has long been respected among enthusiasts for combining strong performance, reliability, and proven durability. In a lightweight pre-war coupe like this, that level of power can create an exciting driving experience. Backing the engine is an automatic transmission, making the car easy to enjoy whether cruising around town or heading out on longer road trips. The drivetrain is further supported by a 10-bolt Posey rear end, helping put power to the pavement more effectively when accelerating. Additional upgrades include a Nova front subframe conversion, a modification that many hot rod builders choose to improve ride quality, steering response, and overall handling characteristics. Tinted glass and fully functional gauges add to the usability of the vehicle, making it feel more complete and road-ready. According to the seller, the car runs and drives well and comes with a Pennsylvania title. The seller is also offering flexibility, listing the vehicle at $23,500 with the ZZ4 engine installed or $20,500 without the engine. In my opinion, this is where the car becomes particularly attractive. Finding a solid pre-war Chevrolet coupe is becoming increasingly difficult, and the combination of classic styling, modern V8 power, and upgraded chassis components gives this car a lot of appeal for enthusiasts looking for a turnkey hot rod. The ZZ4 engine alone is a highly desirable performance package, making the asking price appear quite reasonable when compared to the cost of building a similar car from scratch today. At the end of the day, this 1938 Chevrolet coupe offers the best of both worlds: the timeless look of a pre-war American classic and the performance of a modern V8 powered street rod. For someone looking to own a head-turning hot rod with proven components and unmistakable character, this Chevy deserves a serious look. Number 5. This 1937 Ford Coupe, currently listed at $30,000, is located in Racine, Wisconsin. When it comes to classic American hot rods, few vehicles capture the spirit of old-school customization quite like this 1937 Ford Coupe. Originally built during one of the most iconic eras of automotive history, This car has evolved into a true street machine that blends vintage styling with proven V8 performance. According to the seller, this Ford is powered by a Chevrolet 350 V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission and a Ford 9-inch rear end. That's a combination that has earned legendary status in the hot rod world thanks to its reliability, durability, and strong performance. Whether cruising through town or heading to a weekend car show, this setup is known for delivering plenty of power and a fun driving experience. The seller states that the car starts right up, runs strong, and has always been garage kept. It reportedly has no rust and remains in excellent condition, with only about 1,000 miles driven during the past 2 years of ownership. One of the most unique features of this coupe is its paint color. While it may appear pink in the listing, the seller describes it as a fuchsia or magenta finish. In my opinion, that's exactly what helps this car stand out from the crowd. Most hot rods are painted black, red, or silver, but this bold color gives the car a personality all its own. You'll either love it or hate it, but one thing is certain, people will remember it. This is described as a true hot rod, meaning it focuses on driving excitement rather than luxury. There is no air conditioning and no power steering, but it does feature front disc brakes for improved stopping power. Personally, I think that's part of the charm. Cars like this weren't built to be comfortable commuters. They were built to put a smile on your face every time you turn the key. At $30,000, this 1937 Ford Coupe offers classic pre-war styling, proven V8 performance, and the unmistakable character that only an old-school hot rod can provide. If you're looking for a vehicle that stands out at every cruise night and delivers a pure, traditional hot rod experience, this Ford might be exactly what you're looking for. Number 6. This 1941 Chevrolet Master Deluxe Coupe, currently listed at $28,500 in Rockville, Maryland, is a classic pre-war Chevrolet that has been transformed into a powerful supercharged street rod, blending vintage styling with serious performance upgrades and modern driving comfort. Originally introduced by Chevrolet, a division of General Motors, the 1941 Master Deluxe Coupe represented the final generation of Chevrolet passenger cars before America entered World War II. Today, these coupes are highly sought after among hot rod enthusiasts because of their elegant body lines, rounded fenders, and distinctive Art Deco-inspired styling. At first glance, this coupe maintains the timeless appearance that made the 1941 Chevrolet so popular. The burgundy exterior highlights the flowing curves of the body, while the gray interior provides a tasteful contrast that complements the car's classic character. Even standing still, the car projects the kind of presence that draws attention at cruise nights, local car shows, and weekend gatherings. However, what truly separates this Chevrolet from many restored classics is what lies beneath the hood. Power comes from a 383 cubic inch stroker V8, an engine combination that has long been respected in the performance world for delivering substantial torque and horsepower. Unlike a standard small block Chevrolet engine, a stroker motor increases displacement to create stronger acceleration and improved overall performance. Adding even more excitement is the Willys supercharger mounted on top of the engine. The sight of a polished blower protruding from the hood instantly signals that this is not an ordinary street rod. Superchargers force additional air into the engine, allowing it to produce significantly more power while creating the aggressive appearance and unmistakable sound that hot rod enthusiasts love. Backing the engine is a turbo 350 automatic transmission equipped with a shift kit. This setup is designed to deliver quicker, firmer gear changes while maintaining reliability. It's a proven drivetrain combination that has been used successfully in countless performance builds for decades. Power is transferred through a Ford 9-inch rear differential, one of the strongest and most respected rear-end assemblies ever produced. The Ford 9-inch has become legendary among hot rodders because of its durability and ability to handle substantial horsepower without complaint. Driving characteristics have also been modernized through the addition of rack and pinion power steering. Compared to the original steering systems available in the early 1940s, this upgrade dramatically improves steering response and maneuverability, making the car easier and more enjoyable to drive in modern traffic conditions. Stopping power has been upgraded as well, with disc brakes installed on all four corners. This is a major improvement over the original braking technology and provides enhanced safety, shorter stopping distances, and greater driver confidence. One of the most practical upgrades is the inclusion of air conditioning. Many classic hot rods look impressive, but can become uncomfortable during warm summer months. The addition of air conditioning transforms this Chevrolet into a vehicle that can be enjoyed for extended cruises, road trips, and car events regardless of the weather. The seller describes the car as an older restoration, which often means the vehicle has already proven itself on the road over time. Rather than being a freshly completed build with unknown reliability, older restorations that remain in very good condition frequently demonstrate that the original workmanship was performed correctly and has stood the test of time. In my opinion, this is one of the more appealing types of street rods available today because it strikes a balance between performance and usability. Some hot rods focus entirely on appearance, while others become so extreme that they're difficult to enjoy on a regular basis. This Chevrolet appears to offer the best of both worlds. The supercharged 383-stroker provides serious performance potential, while the power steering, four-wheel disc brakes, automatic transmission, and air conditioning make it practical enough for regular cruising. The combination of the wind blower, Ford 9-inch rear end, and upgraded chassis components suggests that this build was designed by someone who wanted more than just a showpiece. It was built to be driven, enjoyed, and experienced on the open road. Overall, this 1941 Chevrolet Master Deluxe Coupe represents a classic American street rod done right. With its supercharged 383-stroker V8, automatic transmission, modern steering and braking systems, air conditioning, and unmistakable pre-war styling, it offers a unique blend of vintage charm and modern performance that continues to define the appeal of hot rodding more than 80 years after the car first rolled off the assembly line. Number 7. This 1938 Chevrolet sedan, currently listed at $36,500 and located in Evansville, Indiana, is a beautifully executed street rod that successfully blends pre-war Chevrolet styling with modern performance, comfort, and reliability. Built to be driven and enjoyed rather than simply displayed, this all-steel classic offers a combination of timeless design and practical upgrades that make it an appealing cruiser for today's roads. The 1938 Chevrolet is recognized for its graceful Art Deco-era styling, featuring flowing fenders, a tall grille, integrated running boards, and elegant body proportions. These cars represent a period when automotive design was becoming more streamlined while still retaining the craftsmanship and character of pre-war America. One of the most impressive aspects of this vehicle is that it retains its all-steel body, fenders, and running boards. Many street rods use fiberglass replacement parts, but this Chevrolet preserves its original steel construction, something many collectors and enthusiasts greatly appreciate. Finished in a striking emerald green and white pearl two-tone paint scheme, the car immediately stands out. The deep green lower body contrasts beautifully with the pearl white roof, creating a classic custom appearance that feels both vintage and sophisticated. Complementing the exterior are rocket 5-spoke wheels that give the sedan a subtle hot rod stance without overpowering its original styling. Power comes from a proven Chevrolet 350 cubic inch V8 producing approximately 290 horsepower. This small block Chevy engine has become legendary for its reliability, ease of maintenance, and strong performance. Paired with a 700R4 automatic transmission featuring overdrive, the car is capable of comfortable highway cruising while maintaining excellent drivability around town. Cooling duties are handled by an aluminum radiator and electric fan, helping ensure dependable operation even during warm weather cruising. The drivetrain is further supported by a durable 1957 Chevrolet rear end, providing a solid foundation for years of reliable service. The suspension and steering systems have been thoroughly modernized. A Mustang 2 front suspension setup, combined with power steering and a Thunderbird steering rack, significantly improves handling and maneuverability. Front disc brakes with power assist provide enhanced stopping power, while the rear drum brakes maintain dependable performance. The seller notes that the car has been continuously owned and driven since 2003, which speaks volumes about its reliability. Unlike freshly completed builds that may still require sorting, this Chevrolet has been proven on the road for more than 2 decades. Inside, the upgrades continue with leather power seats sourced from an Oldsmobile Aurora, matching rear seating, power windows, modern gauges, and upgraded wiring throughout. Vintage air climate control with heat and defrost ensures comfort in a wide range of weather conditions, making the car suitable for long-distance touring. Additional features such as LED taillights, electric fuel pump, one-wire alternator, tinted glass, custom emergency brake setup, fitted car cover, and a professionally installed Ron Francis wiring harness demonstrate the level of thought that went into the build. In my opinion, this is exactly the type of street rod that many enthusiasts are searching for. It maintains the beautiful character of a 1930s Chevrolet while incorporating the upgrades needed to drive confidently in modern traffic. The combination of all-steel construction, proven Chevrolet power, air conditioning, overdrive transmission, and long-term ownership history makes this car particularly appealing. At $36,500, this 1938 Chevrolet sedan represents a strong value considering its extensive modifications, proven reliability, and high-quality craftsmanship. Rather than being a trailer queen, it appears to be a well-sorted cruiser that can be driven regularly and enjoyed immediately. Overall, this Chevrolet is a thoughtfully built street rod that delivers classic pre-war styling, dependable V8 performance, and modern comfort features in one attractive package. For buyers seeking a turnkey classic that stands out from the crowd while remaining practical to own and drive, this 1938 Chevrolet sedan deserves serious consideration. Number 8. This 1946 Ford sedan delivery, currently listed at $22,000, is located in Kokomo, Indiana. Few vehicles capture the spirit of post-war America quite like a Ford sedan delivery. Originally designed to serve businesses, small-town merchants, and delivery routes across the country, these unique vehicles combine the styling of a passenger car with the practicality of a light commercial truck. Today, surviving examples have become highly sought after by collectors because they offer something different from the typical classic coupe or sedan. Finished in a tasteful beige exterior with a black interior, this 1946 Ford presents a clean and timeless appearance that perfectly suits its vintage character. The styling reflects the transitional period immediately following World War II, when American automakers returned to civilian production and began building the cars that would help define a new era of prosperity. According to the seller, this sedan delivery was beautifully restored during the 1980s and began life as a California vehicle. For classic car enthusiasts, a California history is always a welcome detail because dry climate vehicles generally experience far less rust and corrosion than cars that spent decades in harsher environments. Under the hood sits one of Ford's most legendary power plants, the Flathead V8. This engine helped revolutionize affordable performance in America and became the foundation of early hot rod culture. Even today, the distinctive sound and character of a Flathead V8 remain instantly recognizable to enthusiasts around the world. Power is sent through a 3-speed manual transmission mounted on the steering column, commonly known as 3 on the tree. This traditional setup provides an authentic driving experience that connects the driver directly to the mechanical roots of American motoring. The seller notes that the odometer currently reads just 324 miles, although it is believed to have been reset during the restoration process. As with many restored classics, the mileage shown is less important than the overall condition and quality of the vehicle. One of the most appealing aspects of this Ford is its versatility. While many classic vehicles are primarily show cars, a sedan delivery offers a unique combination of style and practicality. The spacious rear cargo area opens up possibilities for weekend trips, car shows, promotional displays, or simply enjoying a classic vehicle that stands apart from the crowd. In my opinion, the sedan delivery body style is one of the most underrated classics on the market today. You see plenty of coupes and convertibles at cruise nights, but a well-preserved sedan delivery almost always attracts attention because of its rarity and distinctive appearance. It tells a different story, one rooted in America's working history rather than pure luxury or performance. Imagine pulling into a local car show behind the wheel of this Ford. The flathead V8 quietly rumbles under the hood. The classic beige paint reflects the afternoon sun, and spectators walk over to admire a vehicle they rarely get the chance to see in person. It is the kind of classic that sparks conversations and brings back memories for enthusiasts of all ages. At $22,000, this 1946 Ford sedan delivery offers classic flathead V8 power, a desirable California heritage, a restored presentation, and one of the most unique body styles of the post-war era. In my opinion, this is more than just a vintage Ford. It is a piece of working American history that combines practicality, rarity, and timeless styling into one unforgettable classic vehicle. Number 9. This 1937 Graham 116, currently listed at $47,000, is located in Howell, Michigan. When discussing classic cars from the 1930s, names like Ford, Chevrolet, and Plymouth usually dominate the conversation. However, every so often a truly uncommon vehicle appears on the market, one that stands apart from the crowd simply because of its rarity. This 1937 Graham 116 is one of those automobiles. The Graham Motor Company was known for producing stylish and innovative vehicles during the 1930s, and surviving examples are considerably rarer today than many of their competitors. That alone makes this car a conversation piece wherever it goes. Most people at a car show may recognize a Ford or Chevrolet coupe from across the parking lot, but many have never seen a Graham 116 in person. Finished in an elegant beige exterior with a tan interior, this vehicle has a refined appearance that complements its pre-war styling. The color combination gives the car a sophisticated look while allowing the distinctive body lines and unique Graham design cues to remain the center of attention. What makes this particular example especially appealing is that it has been completely modernized beneath its vintage exterior. Power comes from a 1995 Chevrolet Vortec small block V8 engine. According to the seller, the engine carries a 100,000-mile, 3-year warranty, providing an extra layer of confidence for prospective buyers. The Vortec platform is widely respected for its durability, reliability, and excellent street performance, making a popular choice for high-quality street rod builds. The engine is paired with a turbo 350 automatic transmission, a proven drivetrain combination that has powered countless hot rods and custom cruisers over the years. Together, they provide dependable operation and an easy driving experience compared to many original pre-war vehicles. This particular Graham has reportedly just been completed, and a low indicated mileage since completion suggests that the build remains exceptionally fresh. The chassis and suspension have also received significant upgrades. A Fatman front suspension system helps improve ride quality and handling, while power steering makes maneuvering far easier than would have been possible when the car was originally built nearly 90 years ago. Braking performance has been upgraded with front disc brakes and rear drum brakes, while power brakes add an additional level of confidence behind the wheel. Inside the cabin, the modernization continues. Features such as 6-way power seats, tilt steering, air conditioning, and even a backup camera transform the driving experience into something remarkably contemporary. These conveniences are rarely associated with automobiles from the 1930s, yet they dramatically improve comfort and usability. Instead of being limited to short drives or special events, this Graham appears capable of handling extended road trips and regular cruising duties with ease. Imagine arriving at a classic car event in this vehicle. Enthusiasts gather around, initially trying to identify the car. Once they realize it is a Graham, curiosity quickly follows. The rarity of the model immediately sparks conversation, and opening the hood reveals a modern Vortec-powered drivetrain designed for reliable enjoyment. In my opinion, the biggest selling point of this vehicle is its uniqueness. Anyone can buy a classic Ford or Chevrolet, but a professionally built Graham 116 is something most collectors will rarely encounter. The combination of rarity, modern performance upgrades, air conditioning, power accessories, and fresh construction makes this a very distinctive package. At an asking price of $47,000, buyers are not simply purchasing a classic car. They're acquiring a rare piece of automotive history that has been thoughtfully updated for modern driving. Considering the cost of sourcing a rare Graham body and completing a build of this quality, the price appears understandable within today's custom classic market. In the end, this 1937 Graham 116 offers something that many collector cars cannot: true individuality. It combines the charm and rarity of a forgotten American mark with the reliability, comfort, and drivability of a modern street rod, creating a vehicle that is as enjoyable to drive as it is to display. Number 10. This 1940 Ford Tudor Deluxe, currently listed at $27,900, is located in Commerce Township, Michigan. Few automobiles represent the golden age of pre-war American design as perfectly as the 1940 Ford Tudor Deluxe. Widely regarded as one of the most beautiful Fords ever produced, the 1940 model combined elegant styling, improved engineering, and a legendary flathead V8 that helped establish Ford's reputation for affordable performance. This particular example has clearly been cared for throughout its life. Originally a Florida car, it has undergone a frame-on restoration that included bodywork, paint, suspension upgrades, and numerous mechanical improvements. Finished in classic black with a beige interior, the car retains the timeless appearance that has made the 1940 Ford a favorite among collectors for generations. Under the hood sits a rebuilt 321 cubic inch flathead V8 paired with a traditional 3-speed manual transmission. According to the seller, the engine was rebuilt in 2024 and has accumulated only about 300 miles since completion. A new clutch was also installed in 2025, meaning many of the major mechanical components have received recent attention. Additional upgrades include front disc brakes, a Champion radiator, a modern 12-volt electrical conversion, and Smitty mufflers. These modifications improve reliability and drivability while preserving the vintage character that enthusiasts love. One detail I personally appreciate is that this car still maintains its all-steel body construction. In a world where many classics have been heavily modified or recreated with fiberglass components, there's something special about a genuine steel-bodied Ford that has survived for more than 8 decades. The interior remains simple and functional, featuring crank windows and classic styling cues that transport you back to a different era of American motoring. Meanwhile, thoughtful additions such as the upgraded electrical system and push-button start make ownership a little easier in modern times. In my opinion, the 1940 Ford Tudor represents one of the best values in the classic car market. It has the iconic styling collectors want, the legendary flathead V8 enthusiasts admire, and enough modern upgrades to make it enjoyable on today's roads without losing its historical character. At $27,900, this Ford offers a compelling combination of authenticity, restoration work, and drivability. Whether you're looking for a weekend cruiser, a local car show participant, or simply a piece of American automotive history, this 1940 Ford Tudor Deluxe appears ready for its next chapter on the open road. Number 11. This 1949 Chevrolet Deluxe 2-door, currently listed at $23,500 in Trenton, Ohio, is a beautifully preserved post-war American classic that combines original Chevrolet character with tasteful upgrades that make it more enjoyable and reliable on modern roads. Introduced during an era when America was emerging from World War II and entering a period of unprecedented growth, the 1949 Chevrolet represented a major leap forward in automotive design. Built by General Motors, the 1949 model featured Chevrolet's all-new Styline body design, moving away from the rounded pre-war appearance and toward the sleeker, more modern look that would define the 1950s. Many collectors consider the 1949 Chevrolet one of the most important designs in the brand's history. This particular deluxe coupe stands out because of its remarkably clean condition. According to the seller, the car is rust-free and is believed to have originated in California, which would help explain the solid body condition. For classic car enthusiasts, finding a rust-free example is often one of the biggest challenges, making a well-preserved car like this especially desirable. Under the hood is Chevrolet's legendary 235 cubic inch inline-six engine. Among Chevrolet enthusiasts, the 235 is often regarded as one of the most dependable engines ever produced by the company. Known for its smooth operation, durability, and ease of maintenance, the engine became a favorite among drivers and restorers alike. Even decades after production ended, these engines continue to earn respect for their ability to start easily and run reliably. Adding a bit more personality to the drivetrain is the split exhaust manifold and dual exhaust setup. This modification not only improves engine breathing, but also gives the inline-six a deeper, more distinctive exhaust note. Rather than sounding like a typical economy engine from the late 1940s, the dual exhaust system gives the car a subtle hot rod flavor while still maintaining its vintage identity. Backing the engine is a traditional 3-speed manual transmission, allowing drivers to experience the same hands-on connection to the road that owners enjoyed more than 70 years ago. For many collectors, shifting gears manually is an important part of the classic car experience and helps preserve the authentic character of the vehicle. One of the most practical upgrades is the conversion from the original 6-volt electrical system to a modern 12-volt setup. This modification generally improves starting performance, lighting brightness, and overall electrical reliability, making the car easier to own and enjoy in today's driving environment. The exterior is finished in brown, a color that complements the elegant body lines of the 1949 Chevrolet. Inside, the brown and tan interior creates a warm and inviting atmosphere that fits perfectly with the car's vintage personality. The combination gives the vehicle a refined appearance without feeling overly restored or artificial. The seller also includes the original hubcaps and wide white wall tires, a detail that many collectors will appreciate. Wide white walls are one of the defining visual elements of late 1940s American automobiles, and having those original style components available adds both authenticity and display value. With just over 68,000 miles showing on the odometer and the seller reporting that the car starts, runs, and drives well, this Chevrolet appears ready for local cruises, weekend events, and classic car shows. It offers the kind of usability that many enthusiasts seek when shopping for a vintage vehicle. In my opinion, this is one of the most appealing types of classic cars for collectors who want to enjoy driving rather than constantly working on a project. The combination of a rust-free body, the respected 235 inline-six engine, dual exhaust, manual transmission, and upgraded 12-volt electrical system creates a car that retains its historical charm while benefiting from practical improvements. It's not an over-modified street rod, nor is it an unfinished restoration. It sits comfortably in the sweet spot between originality and usability. Overall, this 1949 Chevrolet Deluxe Coupe represents a wonderful piece of American automotive history. With its iconic post-war styling, dependable inline-six power, rust-free condition, tasteful upgrades, and strong presentation, it offers the kind of classic motoring experience that continues to attract enthusiasts generation after generation. Number 12. This 1939 Ford Deluxe Coupe, currently listed at $27,000 and located in Negley, Ohio, is a traditional American hot rod that combines one of Ford's most desirable pre-war body styles with big block power and modern driving upgrades. With its aggressive V8 setup, upgraded braking system, and eye-catching appearance, this coupe delivers the kind of performance and presence that has made custom Fords legendary among enthusiasts for generations. The 1939 Ford Deluxe is often regarded as one of the most attractive Ford designs of the late 1930s. Its streamlined front end, integrated headlights, and sleek coupe profile marked a significant evolution in automotive styling. Today, these cars remain highly sought after because they provide an ideal foundation for street rods and custom builds. Finished in a striking purple exterior, this coupe immediately separates itself from more traditional restorations. The bold paint choice gives the car a custom personality while highlighting the flowing curves and elegant proportions that made the 1939 Ford such an icon. Whether parked at a local cruise night or rolling down the highway, This Ford is designed to attract attention. Under the hood sits a powerful 390 cubic inch Ford big block V8, an engine well known for producing strong torque and impressive acceleration. Feeding the engine are three two-barrel carburetors, commonly known as a tri-power or three deuces setup. Beyond providing additional performance, the trio of carburetors creates one of the most visually impressive engine bay presentations in the hot rod world. Backing the engine is a durable C6 automatic transmission, one of Ford's most respected heavy-duty automatics. Designed to handle substantial horsepower and torque, the C6 has earned a reputation for reliability and strength, making it a popular choice for high-performance street machines. Driving confidence has been significantly improved through several modern upgrades. The vehicle is equipped with four-wheel disc brakes, offering substantially better stopping power than the drum brakes originally available during the era. This upgrade not only enhances safety, but also makes the car much more comfortable to drive in modern traffic conditions. The steering system has also been modernized with rack and pinion steering, providing more precise handling and improved responsiveness. Compared to the original steering setup, rack and pinion systems offer a much more controlled and predictable driving experience, particularly at highway speeds. The seller also notes that the car rides on new tires, ensuring improved road grip, safety, and overall driving quality. Combined with the upgraded suspension and steering components, the vehicle appears well-equipped for regular cruising and long-distance driving. Adding to the car's muscle car personality is a dual exhaust system, which not only improves engine breathing, but also delivers the unmistakable sound that enthusiasts expect from a big block-powered Ford. The combination of the 390 V8, three carburetors, and dual exhaust creates an authentic hot rod experience, both visually and acoustically. With approximately 2,000 miles reported, the vehicle appears to have seen relatively limited use in its current configuration. This suggests that the car has been enjoyed but not excessively driven, helping preserve its overall condition. In my opinion, this Ford offers a lot of car for the money. Finding a pre-war Ford coupe with big block power, four-wheel disc brakes, rack and pinion steering, and a classic three deuces setup at this price point is becoming increasingly difficult. The combination of vintage styling and performance-oriented upgrades makes it appealing to both collectors and drivers who want something exciting to take on the road. At $27,000, this 1939 Ford Deluxe Coupe presents an attractive value within today's hot rod market. Reproducing a similar build from scratch would likely require a much larger investment of both time and money. Overall, this Ford is a classic American street machine that successfully combines iconic pre-war styling with proven performance upgrades. It offers the look, sound, and driving excitement that hot rod enthusiasts seek, all wrapped in one of the most recognizable Ford coupe designs ever produced. For anyone looking for a head-turning cruiser with authentic V8 character, this 1939 Ford Deluxe deserves a close look. Number 13. This 1937 Buick Century convertible sedan, currently listed at $49,000, is located in South Berwick, Maine. Some classic automobiles are admired because of their beauty. Others are valued because of their rarity. Every once in a while, a vehicle appears that offers both. This 1937 Buick Century convertible sedan belongs in that special category, representing one of the most distinctive and hard-to-find luxury automobiles of the pre-war era. Finished in elegant black, this Buick immediately projects the kind of sophistication that defined premium American automobiles during the late 1930s. The long flowing fenders, prominent grille, and graceful body lines create an appearance that is both imposing and refined. Even by today's standards, the design remains striking and unmistakably classic. What truly separates this Buick from many other pre-war vehicles is its extremely scarce body style. According to the seller, this is a dual side-mount four-door convertible, a configuration produced in very limited numbers. Luxury convertibles of this era were often expensive when new and rarely survive the decades intact, making examples like this increasingly difficult to find. The dual side-mounted spare tires are among the car's most recognizable features. Beyond their practical purpose, They were also considered a symbol of prestige and elegance during the 1930s. Combined with the convertible body, they give the car a commanding presence that instantly transports viewers back to the golden age of American motoring. Power is delivered through a manual transmission, maintaining the authentic driving experience expected from a vehicle of this period. Driving a pre-war luxury car is very different from driving a modern vehicle. Every shift, every turn of the steering wheel, and every mile traveled becomes part of the experience rather than simply a means of transportation. The seller reports approximately 59,000 miles on the vehicle, an impressive figure considering the car is nearly 90 years old. While mileage on classic automobiles is often difficult to fully verify, the number suggests a vehicle that has been enjoyed and preserved rather than forgotten. The Buick Century name itself carries significant historical importance. During the late 1930s, the Century earned a reputation as one of Buick's most exciting models by combining a lighter body with a powerful engine, giving drivers a unique blend of luxury and performance. Many enthusiasts consider the Century one of the most desirable Buicks of the era. In my opinion, the rarity of this particular body style is what makes it especially attractive. You can attend dozens of classic car events and never encounter another example quite like it. While muscle cars and hot rods often dominate attention, a rare pre-war convertible sedan possesses a level of exclusivity that is difficult to match. Imagine arriving at a prestigious concours event or vintage automobile gathering. As the black convertible slowly rolls into view, spectators immediately notice the dual side mounts, the sweeping lines, and the elegant four-door convertible configuration. Many people may have heard of a 1937 Buick Century, but very few have ever seen one in person. At $49,000, this 1937 Buick Century convertible sedan offers collectors an opportunity to own a rare piece of American automotive history, combining luxury, craftsmanship, and scarcity in a single remarkable vehicle. In my opinion, this is far more than just another classic car. It is a rolling work of art from the golden age of American luxury automobiles, and the kind of rare automobile that becomes the centerpiece of any serious collection. Number 14. This 1948 Chevrolet Style Master, currently listed at $15,500, is located in Fayetteville, North Carolina. The late 1940s marked a new beginning for the American automotive industry. Following World War II, manufacturers returned to civilian vehicle production, and models like the Chevrolet Style Master quickly became familiar sights on roads across the country. Today, these cars have become increasingly popular among collectors and hot rod enthusiasts thanks to their classic styling, strong aftermarket support, and timeless appeal. This particular 1948 Chevrolet Style Master has taken a different path from a traditional restoration. Instead of remaining completely original, it has been transformed into a street rod, blending vintage Chevrolet design with more modern mechanical components for improved performance and drivability. Finished in a clean gray exterior with a matching gray interior, the car maintains a subtle and understated appearance. While some street rods rely on flashy paint or aggressive graphics, this Chevrolet appears to focus on simplicity and classic cruising style. The smooth post-war body lines remain the star of the show, giving the car a timeless look that still turns heads more than 75 years after it was built. Under the hood sits a Chevrolet 350 cubic inch V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission. For decades, the small block Chevy 350 has been one of the most trusted and widely used engines in the hot rod community. Known for its reliability, affordability, and strong performance potential, it's often considered the perfect choice for classic street rod projects. The drivetrain upgrades don't stop there. According to the seller, the car features a Nova front suspension and rear-end setup. This is a common and respected modification among builders because it improves handling, ride quality, and overall road manners compared to many original late 1940 suspension systems. This particular Chevrolet also benefits from power steering and power brakes, two upgrades that significantly enhance everyday drivability. These features make parking easier, improve driver confidence, and allow the car to feel much more comfortable in modern traffic conditions. The seller describes the vehicle as an older-built street rod, which can often be a positive characteristic. Many older builds have already gone through years of road testing and refinement, allowing owners to address issues that sometimes arise with newly completed projects. Imagine cruising through downtown Fayetteville on a warm summer evening. The rumble of the Chevrolet 350 V8 echoes softly through the streets as the style master glides effortlessly past modern vehicles. Most people may not know exactly what year it is, but they immediately recognize it as something special. At local car shows, this Chevrolet would likely attract enthusiasts who appreciate practical street rods, cars built to be driven and enjoyed rather than stored away in a garage. The combination of classic styling, V8 power, and proven mechanical upgrades creates a package that's equally comfortable on weekend cruises or longer road trips. In my opinion, one of the strongest aspects of this vehicle is its value. Finding a complete, running, and driving street rod with a Chevrolet 350 engine, automatic transmission, power steering, and power brakes for $15,500 is becoming increasingly difficult in today's classic car market. The asking price places it within reach of enthusiasts looking for an affordable entry into the street rod hobby without taking on a major restoration project. At the end of the day, this 1948 Chevrolet Style Master offers exactly what many classic car enthusiasts want. Vintage styling, dependable V8 power, practical upgrades, and the freedom to get behind the wheel and enjoy the open road. For someone seeking a traditional American street rod with proven components and timeless appeal, this Chevrolet presents a compelling opportunity. Number 15. This 1941 Chevrolet two-door sedan, currently listed at $1,950, is located near Britain, Michigan. Sometimes the most interesting classics aren't the fully restored show cars. They're the vehicles that offer endless possibilities. This 1941 Chevrolet two-door sedan falls squarely into that category, presenting itself as a project car that could become anything from a traditional restoration to a custom hot rod or even a rugged rat rod build. Produced just before America's entry into World War II, the 1941 Chevrolet is considered one of the most attractive designs of its era. With its flowing fenders, distinctive grille, and classic pre-war styling, these cars have become increasingly popular among collectors and builders looking for a solid foundation for their next project. According to the seller, this Chevrolet is mostly complete and comes with a Michigan title, which is always a major advantage when purchasing a vintage project vehicle. The car reportedly retains its original frame, suspension, engine, and driveline, giving enthusiasts the opportunity to preserve its factory heritage or use it as the starting point for a custom build. The seller also notes that the frame is in good condition, and for many project car buyers, that's one of the most important factors. Mechanical components can be rebuilt or replaced, but finding a solid foundation often determines whether a project is worth pursuing in the first place. What makes this Chevrolet especially appealing is its flexibility. A restoration enthusiast could return it to its original 1941 appearance, preserving a piece of American automotive history. On the other hand, hot rod builders might see the perfect candidate for a modern V8 swap, upgraded suspension, and custom interior. Meanwhile, rat rod fans could embrace the car's age character and create something truly unique. Personally, I think cars like this are some of the most exciting listings on the market. Instead of paying a premium for someone else's vision, the next owner gets a chance to create their own. Whether your dream is a period-correct restoration or a tire-smoking street rod, the possibilities begin with a solid platform like this one. At just $1,950, this 1941 Chevrolet two-door sedan offers an affordable entry into the world of classic car ownership. It isn't a finished vehicle, but for the right enthusiast, it could become an incredibly rewarding project and a future showpiece. For anyone searching for a pre-war American classic with potential, history, and room for creativity, this Chevrolet may be the opportunity you've been waiting for.